When you think of Quebec and sports, you likely stop at hockey. Of course, Montreal received and lost Canada's first major league team in the Expos, but the province at large has always had a healthy romance with hardball. In recent history, the independent Can-Am League has made inroads. First, with the establishment of the Quebec Capitals, who were joined in 2012 by the Trois Rivieres Aigles. Join us as we go on a stadium journey to La Belle Province and check out the Three Rivers Eagles, or, as they're more commonly known, the Trois Rivieres Aigles. Stadium Journey is a network of sports enthusiasts who travel the world and rank stadiums, arenas, rinks, pitches, and fields on 7 key factors. These combine to give you a FANFARE score. The higher the score means we feel the better the fan experience. However, we always invite you to visit for yourself and hope Stadium Journey reviews help you to maximize your experience. The ballpark foodie renaissance has yet engulfed Canadian baseball. Stereo Plus Stadium has your basic ballpark fare at decent prices, but what would a visit to Quebec be without indulging in the horrendously wonderful mix of fries, cheese curds, and gravy known as poutine? The beer selection is a somewhat shallow Bud and Bud Light offering, however, you're not overpaying for it at an affordable $5.50 a draft. Perhaps a little behind the times on food and beverage, hopefully this offering will grow as the team further establishes itself in the community. Stereo Plus Stadium, formerly known as Stade Fernand Bedard and Stade Municipal. It opened in 1938 but was renovated in 2009. The 4,500-seat park is cozy, and the footprint reaches back to its 1930s roots, but with a nice fresh new paint job. It is a bit of a hidden gem, with a scaled-down grandstand similar to Fenway Park or the ballpark at Arlington. Doors opened early, and many locals met 2 hours before game time, as at least on a Friday in June, the patio section down the third base left field line acted as the local pub for many getting out of the office. However, a sparse crowd of 1,656 showed up to cheer on the Eagles versus the touring Cuban national team. It did seem most were more interested in a fun night out than the game itself. Stereo Plus Stadium is slightly hidden and actually on the same footprint as the racetrack that hosts the Trois Rivieres Grand Prix. With that in mind, we'll focus more on the downtown core, which is a short 5-minute drive from the park. Trois Rivieres has a metro population of 150,000 people. I did very easily find an affordable Airbnb that was footsteps from a vibrant nightlife scene. Also, what's more Canadian than the 2 brothers who run the B&B joining me and acting as my tour guides? Within a small radius, there are a number of different bars, many with outstanding beer specials on local microbrews. You might even get lucky, as we did, and meet and chat with some of the players after the game. Also, to assuage any fears, Trois Rivieres is fluidly bilingual and very welcoming to Anglophones. Bonus points if you do speak French though. The baseball strike of 1994 and the subsequent departure of the Expos wiped out a lot of baseball equity in Canada and especially Quebec. The recent resurgence of the Blue Jays has helped, and the Can-Am League is working to rebuild that fan base, especially in markets that once supported pro baseball, such as Trois Rivieres, who in the 1970s was the AA affiliate of the Reds. Independent pro baseball in Canada is somewhat chicken and egg. Fans of the game consistently support, but teams are often transient as profits are elusive and leagues and brands come and go. We hope this doesn't become the case for Trois Rivieres. You will likely have to drive to the game. There is plenty of free parking, and if you do choose, and I definitely recommend exploring downtown, it is very accessible by foot. Trois Rivieres is slightly off the beaten path. You will have to go out of your way to find yourself at an Aigles game. We explored the concessions earlier, which are decently priced. Again, parking is free, and you do have options on how much getting in the door will cost you. Children 5 to 14 years of age range anywhere from $9 to $13, and adults from $13 to $21, from general admission to prestige. Overall, there is value to be had. Professional baseball options in Eastern Canada are limited, so anytime we can take in a different stadium within driving distance of home base is a plus. A surprisingly quaint stadium where you might not expect it. Terrific hospitality and a chance to talk baseball with pro players, in this case Wayne Gretzky's son, made for an enjoyable stadium journey.